Why don't I buy Siobhan a drink? She can tell me what's bothering her.
Oh, I'll kick you in the clackers if you try. And you, how dare you pay host to Donny's killer?
Donny may rest in peace. Knew what he was getting into when he tangled with Ronan. And you do well to take a lesson, Missy.
Oh, go back to counting your blood money, why don't you? I'm not afraid of you, you heartless son of a bitch. May the devil swallow you sideways.
You maggot! You got your nerve showing up here.
Liam won't. Not here in front of everyone.
I warned this bastard what would happen if he showed his face again.
Your brother's dead. Okay? Donny took his chances and he died how he lived. Now, there's no point in you throwing your life away as well.
Listen to the man, Liam. Don't make the same mistake your aged brother did.
Robin refuses to get help. She is in no shape to practice medicine.
Can't you see that she's setting me up? Don't you two even care?
Come on. Of course I care. Look, this is all my fault. I'm the one that was unfaithful.
That's exactly right.
Okay,
That's
but
why
you know
I
what?
left you.
That isn't going to help. You know, maybe my actions have pushed you over the edge, and that's my fault. So maybe I'm the one that should be punished.
And you think you wouldn't have a better job within the hour? I'm sorry, you don't get to play noble here, not after what you've done.
Take it easy.
You trashed our marriage, you tore our baby girl's home apart, and for what? For what? For this skank? I don't even know why we're having this hearing. You know what? You and I should leave, and Patrick and Lisa can do it on the conference table, just like they did back in med school. Or better yet, why don't you take her to our home and screw her on the couch that we took so long to pick out?
Robin, you're not doing yourself any favors.
You don't want to admit that Lisa is setting me up, do you? Better for you to sit back and wait for the dust to settle. Then that way, you and Lisa could live happily ever after.
Robin, I don't want to be with Lisa.
Who are you kidding? Of course you want to be with her.
I can draw my own conclusions about you without the help of Carly or my sister.
So what conclusions have you drawn?
Well, you're independent. I admire that. But you know you wouldn't have to fend for yourself if you're willing to cash in on the Quartermains.
No, I'm not willing to give up control of my life.
Good. It takes a lot of courage to stand up to that kind of pressure. But as it happens, I can help you, right? Just don't mistake me for some ongoing benefactor because I hired you to do a job, and when it's over, we're over.
Oh, yes, well, believe me, I have no illusions. And you only get what you pay for.
Okay. All right, so you've had your share of warning about me, right? Mm-hmm. Alexis made it very clear that I'm just about as crazy as every other Cassadine. So I have to ask, why didn't you heed her warning?
Well, that's easy. I need money. But you could hire anybody for this job without all the grief that you're getting, so...
Sure. You want me to fire you?
Oh, and have to move out of the castle? I don't know. I would be depressed for at least a few weeks, so... I was just questioning your motives.
Don't complicate this. I need a date for a dinner party, and that's all. Oh, and by the way, your wardrobe, it's completely inappropriate. We're gonna have to change that. Never been shopping with a prince before.
This is a disaster, Jax. Kate's gonna go nuclear.
I've made up my mind, Maxie. Okay?
You don't promise Kate Howard that Brenda Barrett is gonna be on the cover of her magazine and then just not deliver.
Well, that's the way it is, okay? No Brenda on the cover of Crimson.
This month.
Any month. No photos, no articles, ever, okay?
Well, Brenda is the face of Cartullo's ad campaign, and they're like our biggest advertisers, so what am I supposed to do when they sent us their winter ads and Brenda's all over them?
Well, and that can't be helped. Although I might encourage Cartullo to, use an alternate campaign for Crimson.
Stop. Nice try. You couldn't be more transparent.
What are you talking about?
You're the one that said there's no such thing as coincidence. Like you calling me to your office right when you're having a meeting about taking Brenda off the cover.
You all right?
Yeah.
What was the fight about?
It's not really.
Michael went after another student, a senior, an athlete. Michael threw him to the ground and punched him in the ribs.
Any broken bones?
Bryce is beat up pretty good, and we all had a scare, but no one's headed to the hospital.
If there are any other witnesses, I'd like to speak to them.
Poor Chrissy. I mean, it's no surprise that Michael would snap like that, but how awful for you.
What's that supposed to mean?
People go into prison and they never come out the same.
You're overgeneralizing.
Really, I did a study. The recidivism rate for prisoners is like ridiculous.
You can't even begin to understand.
Christina. What happened?
I was standing here with my friend Taylor Wallace and Michael when Bryce Hawthorne started harassing me.
Where's Taylor?
He's getting books out of his car, but he can tell you how he started insulting me and Michael.
Christina, you're Michael's sister. You can't be objective about this. Did you guys see what happened?
It was the coolest takedown ever. Okay, out of nowhere, Corinthos body slams Bryce into the ground and brings a world of pain down on him.
How about the way that Bryce grabbed my brother?
Okay, whoa. It's all right. Mr. Hawthorne, did the nurse sign your release slip?
Yes, sir. I'm going home.
Actually, I'd like you to stick around. I wouldn't mind hearing your version of what happened.
Michael Corinthos attacked me unprovoked.
That's a lie. He was totally provoked.
I said something about Michael being back. Maybe he made a joke about being in prison, and he completely lost it.